Oh, boy, that goes a long way back. Been working with Steve ever since he came to Des Moines, which is probably late 1980s.
I've had the privilege of working with Steve for close to 30 years now. And the thing that's always amazed me is his knowledge about every aspect of a project.
I started here in 1998 as an intern and am now the president. And so from intern architect to current projects, Steve's been the longest term client I've ever had.
In Denver, Colorado in 2002, I get a call from a guy named Steve Niebuhr. He introduces himself, tells me he's with a company called Hubbell Realty, acts like I know who that is, who he is.
My first memory of Steve was when they were bringing one of their projects to the city council and having him sit down and explain the project and making sure that I was comfortable with it. And that happened on a regular basis for quite a long time.
So I first met Steve on our board, and I was a senior level staff within the organization. To be honest with you, he kind of intimidated me.
I've got a lot of Steve stories. I've known him for a long time. Everything I'm going to say here is true. So if Steve has a chance for rebuttal, you can just believe what I'm going to say.
I think most people know that Steve is a very avid trout fisherman, and you know, trout aren't very big mostly.
Steve and I also both love fishing, particularly fly fishing, and we share a deep appreciation of things in nature.
And this is one that I caught, which you would think would probably be the trophy for the trip. However, it was not. Steve caught one that was 1 inch longer than this.
He's been spoiled by the big 18 to 22 inch brown and rainbow trout that we've caught in Montana.
You know, do what you want to do. You can now do that. You don't have to do what Rick or somebody else tells you to do, Steve. You can do what you want to do.
Here's a few facts I've written down about Steve. He's never late, and you'd better not be late. He's not patient. He does not procrastinate. He piles in on any job that needs to be done and does it right now.
You can't help but notice about Steve is his unsurpassed passion about construction, and also the way that he has always carried himself and conducted himself as the utmost professional.
And Steve risked on me. He took the chance. And you know, Steve, you taught me a big lesson, or a valuable lesson, that you know, if you can connect with a client early and understand that and agree on the 2 or 3 things that are super important, that those stick, those stay.
Thank you for letting us be part of your legacy. Thank you for helping us be better and stronger. Thank you for teaching me how to be a good leader. And thank you for pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Because of you, Easter Seals is better.
Really want to wish him all the best in this next phase of his life. Trust me, it will be an adjustment. I know from experience.
So, Steve, I want you to know I have a ton of respect for you. I'm going to miss you, and looking back on your career, I'd just like to say job well done, my friend, job well done.
And I would say congratulations and wish you the very best in retirement.
Steve, I so appreciate, as you know, all the time we had together and the opportunities, and I want to wish you the best. I know you're going to do great. I do recommend you not build a structure on your Wyoming property. I really think you should leave that wide open, so that's my advice, and good luck.
It seemed like he had a hat at one time, maybe it was a t-shirt that said, "Women want me and fish fear me." Well, I don't think Cindy has anything to worry about, but maybe the fish do.
Last of all, let me just say that Hubbell Realty Company won't be the same without Steve around here, and I'm going to really miss him when he's gone.